The tree is the source for our concept of writing. You know, where does this come from? It comes from the Quran itself. Allah says He associates trees with what? Pens. So that which the bee represents in all that I have explained, hung in the tree, is to influence what is written, what is taught. That our system and curriculum in education should be reflective of respect for humanity in all of its expressions, and with the focus on providing a healing to mankind. I had a discussion with an educator this week, I think. Not long discussion, brief discussion. And I mentioned to this person that even how we budget our educational institutions should be a reflection of our respect and love for our humanity. Even how we form budgets and tuition costs, etc. Everything that we associate with the economic or financial health of an educational institution, the way we assess the financial health of an educational institution should be reflective of Allah's mercy. It is a requirement upon us that these budgets reflect an attitude that wants to serve the life of humanity. So they shouldn't be burdensome, in other words. Attention should not be given to tuition and the collection of tuition. In fact, the best Islamic institution should be having no tuition. That the whole cost of education is covered by the community of business persons that have matriculated through the earth and acquired material strength and wealth. The whole foundation for the system of education should be provided for them by them, and that the parents of a child desiring, the family desiring to have Islamic education should not be troubled that they can't provide that for their child because they don't have the wealth to support it. That's not a criteria. But you have to have the attitude of the inspiration of the bee to come to that conclusion. So what are you saying? We should cancel out all tuition? No, that's not what I'm saying, because there are parents that can afford to pay high tuitions. If you can afford to pay it, you should pay it, because that is an obligation. But a family that doesn't have those means, should they not have access to that education because they can't afford to pay the tuition? Maybe in some institutions that's the case, but that should never be the case for the Islamic institution. If the desire of the family is there, then that is sufficient. And if there are other ways to that family is able to express their support for that institution and their respect for that institution, other than paying tuition, then those opportunities should be open to them. And in an educational institution, there are all kinds of needs for volunteers, quality volunteers.